So 22 hour we're looking for. Okay. So why? Key level, London high. Okay. 813. M5 supply broke horizontal structure. Volume cluster. You know, it's approximate. It's around there. So that's what I sold. And I really sold it there, and it spreads. It took me down here. And my target is the pivot. Yeah. I've been dicking around. I should have waited. Normally I teach everyone to set alerts at key levels. So Frankfurt low, London high, set alerts, boom. Do not get stuck. I fall into the trap of trying to trade this nonsense. Now we have aggressive sellers coming in. This zone is the absorption zone, okay, that we talked about. So it could support, but I gotta go for gold. And now what's happening? Is it a retest? Or is it just this unsupporting? So we'll see. But we'll see. I'm paying close attention. Now, I don't mind a bit of a retrace on this. %, and it's at structure level. Okay. This is the structure level. This is confirmed demand. So it's a bit of a battle. I wish I could just like speed it up, but what time we're at? $760. Big pin from the FVG there. Which in theory supports this. What do you think? Okay. Who's speaking? Sorry. How you doing? Nah, of course you're allowed to speak. So yeah, I'm seeing third standard deviation of VWAP. Are you in the public group or the private group? Oh, brilliant. Good stuff. Yeah, you might be right. This is really not like an area to get involved. To me, this was a valid entry. But I am gonna protect position. And we can always re-enter. It's just sitting on structure right now. My thought is it's gonna hit the pivot. Where are you from, Felipe? Ah, cool. We have quite a couple of Brazilians. So we're just choppy. Like, did you say yesterday's VWAP? Yeah, I did. I use both. You can see my screen, the footprints on it. Can you see my screen? Okay. Okay. VWAP is showing me that we're on the third. We basically tapped the daily VWAP and deflected. Yeah, that would help. Yeah, there's volume creeping into the market, and the volume on this move up is weak, so I'm gonna resell. I'm actually still in my live sell. Unfortunately, I sold up here, but because of the spreads on paper trade, it showed it down here. Yeah, I'd be curious to know why you think it's up. I can go either way on this. What my thinking is we have this supply, we had a break of a key level, We have volume cluster right here. So yeah, that was it basically. Yeah. Yeah. I expect we'll buy from down here. Get rid of all this junk. I make a plan for the day for everyone in the group, and then it changes throughout the day, and we do calls and stuff. So it's just the structure level is really like dicking us all around. And it's a question, is it going to hold? And the volume is fairly weak going into it. Yeah, sometimes when I like sit up after watching the screen for an hour, like I can't walk. I'm like stumbling because I got a dead leg or whatever. Yeah, I should definitely stretch more in general, getting older. Yeah, show me a screenshot of what you're talking about, Philippe. Okay, let me check. It's good to see new members in GU chat. I need to do more like live sessions like this. And here we go, we're dropping. Top line? Where? Oh. Trade what is in front of you. I like it. Trade in front of you. Patience, discipline's confidence. Wait, I've seen you before. Philippe. Were you in TVT or anything like that? Oh, okay. I've seen your charts before because I've seen that the affirmation like that on a chart before. We just had some something interesting on the footprint there. It was like it looked like some, well, it's either aggressive sellers or buy limits. I can't quite tell. And it would make sense that there's buy limits here. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I generally agree with you. This is not a place to get involved. But this was a setup for me. I follow a strict like 3 setup strategy, and if the rules are met, I go for it. I generally have a down bias on GU, but I think there could be further upside first. I posted a bunch of charts on GU public, like just to show why. Who's still here? It's good to see so many people. Barney boys, how you doing? Charlie, I haven't heard from you. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, all right. Altman's here. Altman, how are you? How you doing? Thank you for the nice testimonial. I think I'm about to make a fool of myself here though, because I don't think this short's gonna work out. Yeah, I actually took up here and then I got stopped out. Right here. Same spot. Oh yeah, I took it here too, right? But with paper trading, it does this like 4 pip stop or something. So it showed it here, tagged it out. I re-entered, and now I'm in a crappy discount. It's almost impossible to tell. Wait, hold the phone. volume 82, engulfing a 40 volume candle. Game is afoot, my friends. Cluster Delta. It's a Ukrainian website, so it may get like kamikaze droned at any time. So, pay monthly is my advice. It's brilliant. There's a bit of lag. There's other options. There's Sierra Charts. There's NinjaTrader. We all use Cluster Delta. It's quite user friendly. And it works on MT4. It's like integrated with MT4. You just load the indicators up. But you have to know how to use them, and it's not like a silver bullet. It really isn't. Good stuff. We can make a reel now. Huh? Right. So at this point, I look at like symbol search now. See what's going on. Big wick, big move up, and I think it's going for. Huh? You can translate to English. Use either Google or whatever. I don't know if you can see that. You can see very aggressive sellers around here, or was it here? I can't remember. That is institutions. This is our demand zone, which is now being chipped the hell out of, so I think it's gonna wipe. I've got a lot of boxes, which I'm gonna get rid of because it's a bloody mess. This is an H1 FVG, okay, or an M15 FVG, whatever you want to call it. What'd you say? Sorry? Monthly premium, $9. Yeah, $9. $9. It's not gonna make you bankrupt. It's quite hard. Basically, it says you must have a balance. So you have to like load money onto it, and then your bank is going to reject the payment. 100%. Your bank will see Russia, and it'll say no way. So you'll have to either call them or answer the text or whatever you have to do, because my bank rejects it every time. it's because, yeah, it's because of Russian sanctions, but it's Ukrainian, so you're not breaking any sanctions. I think this demand's gonna get wiped, but I could be wrong. So that's the demand essentially. Right here. Something like that, yeah. You got premium? Huh. Okay, well, maybe I don't know, pound dollar exchange rate, I don't know. Okay. If you want to join our group, we can show you how to use it, or you can figure out on your own. Wait. They might bounce it. That's up to you. There's there's a lot of instructions on the cluster data website. This is structure minor. Trading View can do that. Like, I opened Trading View this morning and there's nothing. Like, none of my tabs. Yeah. So how are bond yields doing? GB10s, gilts. A little bit of a sell off. I predicted it would grab this liquidity then drop. So I think yeah, I think gilts are gonna drop, yields are gonna rise again. So that will help with my bearish bias. But what you're saying, Philippe, about a possible rush up, I agree with you, because we have yesterday's high to take out. We have liquidity everywhere. A sell from up here would be much preferable. We'll see. So what groups did you guys come from? Any other FX groups that you've been in that you liked or didn't like? No. Who? Nads? Oh, an ad. Instagram ad. Alright. Which one? What did you see? Yeah. Cool. I don't really market this group, apart from I have an Instagram page, which grew a lot quicker than I expected it to. Because I had no commercial intention whatsoever, and it just kind of like snowballed. One person asks, then another person, and then it kind of like turns into this monster. And then well, it started off like I was getting a little bit pissed off because people were asking me for phone calls and like, you know, how do you do this? How do you do that? And like wanting just free time off me. And I'm like, well, hold on a minute. Like, you know, it's not, if you want my time, you know, I'm going to charge you a little bit for it, you know? It's just, that's how the world works, right? You know? No, nothing's free. Everything costs money. And I've got to say, like, TVT, do you know the volume traders? You can keep making these ads saying, if you sell a course, you're a fake. But yeah, he spent 2 years selling courses. So I just don't get him. I don't get the guy. But we're in good terms, and I got value out of his group. That's the only group I've ever been in. I'm kind of self-taught. I taught myself my own little method with key levels. Yeah, I mean, I spent a year just observing and like wondering, you know, like, okay, what's happening here and this structure, that structure, whatever. And then it was only in the second year I started making money. Yeah, but it's been my full-time thing for 2.5 years, something like that. So I've still got a lot to learn. I still get it wrong sometimes. You know, with prop especially, I made some big mistakes. You know, I over leverage, for example. Like I'm used to I used to trade around like, no, this is dud. This is dud. Is it? What's happening? What's happening? What is this candle? Well, we have a gap. It wouldn't surprise me if we're just filling that. What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, props, yeah. So like, I trade really tight stops, so I could like trade quite like I trade high conviction, high lot size. So when I got a 300k account, I could trade like 50 lots using my same strategy. So I was like, all right, 50 lots, let's go for it. And it totally changes your edge because you see 50 lots, you're like, oh fuck, you know, 10k, bear bank that. But and then it goes on to your intended target, which you actually need to form your edge, right? Otherwise, you go nowhere. So I, you know, blew a live prop. Then eventually got to grips with it, and with 300k, I only trade like 15 lots. Yeah, it's all about the tendies, you know. Yeah. I gotta see this little levels being a little bastard, and it's already. What time is it? This is my break. I don't trade between 10 and 1. Usually I take it off, but I think we're gonna hit pivot in a minute. There we go. I see. We'll still be here. I'll be here until 10. Is it weak demand? Tell me. Is my trade dud? Somebody tell me. Is anyone in this trade? Oh, really? I mean, I do all my analysis from weekly down every day. Every single day I go from weekly every single time frame. And then I normally I'm looking at the 5-minute chart, I gotta say. But when the trade is rolling, I'm on 1 minute. Yeah, everything's about personality, eh? Because I think I teach a trading method which I've kind of built up for myself over 2 years, and it works for me. And I'll teach it to people, and it'll work for them too. But everyone's gonna add their own little spin. They'll maybe take what they find useful, you know, and then just kind of make it their own in a way. And I'll try and I do like lots of videos and stuff, and like try and teach good like good practices. I like to think, especially when it comes to preparation and psychology. I mean, it's everything. I did a survey of all members, just anonymous, and one of the questions was, "What is the biggest obstacle in your trading?" And every single one, every single one was psychological in some kind of way. It was maybe worded. It wasn't like just trading psychology. It was like worded slightly different, but it was basically something to do with trading psychology. So that's the main battles with yourself. Really, it's over trading, it's revenge trading, it's hesitation, it's over leveraging, it's all that stuff. So yeah, Dixie, higher high, higher low, gap to fill, pivot, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. And I'm absolutely flabbergasted that it's 10 o'clock and we've not done anything. Yeah, I called it Frankfurt low, but London low, I guess, is here. Wait, that's why 130? What's happening? So, yeah, no, I'm staying in. G is gonna tank. Dollar's gonna fly. The dollar, right? Refer back to. Can you see my Discord screen? Oh wait, wrong one. Two seconds. Where is it? Where's morning analysis? Is it hidden? All right. Exhibit 1. Weekly supply. Daily trend line. Exhibit 2. Very strong weekly supply on Dixie. And trend line, if you believe in that. But that's the key. I think the dollar is gonna fly. If it breaks this, I will be flabbergasted. I think we're heading for a massive, because the Fed aren't gonna slow down. Yeah. I don't see it. I think 1650 is going to be the cap, but it's all opinion in it. Like my opinion is no more valid than yours. I think that move was options expiry. That had nothing to do with Rishi. And I think this weekly supply is going to hold basically. We've been wicking off it, and now we're making a proper drive into it. I don't believe the fundamentals support this just because we have a fresh face in the Tory party. There's nothing new. And to me, this is the key. Even though we're trending down on these time frames. Daily sideways. Alright, I think 10 o'clock I usually just take a break, so I'm gonna end this call on that. It was really nice to talk to you all. Yeah, thanks for coming. We'll hopefully do another public call soon, and I hope if anyone wants to join the group, we do pretty well, I think. You're welcome to ask anyone in the group if you want to join. Maybe we could do a little discount or something if you want to join. There's plenty of options based on whatever you want, and yeah, hope to see you again soon. Cheers.